This is the future.
Today is August 29, 2023. It is 2:07 a.m. I have a lot of tweets to share with you. So I've decided to divide them into different sections. So in this video, I decided to focus on Invictus first. I have about 12 tweets regarding Invictus. And then I have several other other tweets regarding the Sussexes and Miss Doria. I have about 20 of these. And then there's other tweets regarding William, Andrew, and all of that. I think it's about 14 of them. So I have a lot. I'm probably gonna be recording all night. So this is my back end on my backup channel. This is my backup channel. 3,144 subscribers. Any new subscribers, welcome. Let's check this just in case I don't get to the other videos, to the other tweets. Okay, so there's my other tab I've been sharing lately. So let's go to my charity channel. Okay, it's growing very slowly, but it's there. Some of the squad is subscribed. Okay, so I have 464 subscribers. So during Invictus, which is coming soon, this is where I'll be posting most of my videos regarding Invictus. Okay, so I've been doing this. Some of the tweets that relates to charities and Invictus, this is where they are. All right, so 464 subscribers. Those who have subscribed, thank you. And for my analytics, there it is. I didn't post much, so I'm not surprised by any of this. Almost flat line. So I didn't post that much. I used to post every Saturday. Okay, when I do reviews of certain charities. And then I started putting tweets relating to Invictus. Then you start seeing some movement. So I'm not surprised by this at all. I'm not gonna complain. Okay, so these are the requirements. Eligibility to be part of the monetization program. So I need about 500 subscribers. I'm almost there, and it used to be about 1,000, but they changed it. And then I need at least 3 videos in the last 90 days, but I've already surpassed that. And I need 3,000 public watch hours. So I have 899. So my 464 subscribers have been watching. I appreciate that. And then these are extras if I have shorts and things like that. I don't do that much shorts, but occasionally I do. Alright, so this is what's going on with my new channel, our part of Pure Service. So now let's go on Twitter. This is the first tweet. This one, I shared it on one of my tweet videos on this channel because I was complaining all last year. I was complaining because I didn't see any prominent people in office in the UK were cheering for the vets. I was complaining. I know they watch my channel. I definitely know they watch my channel because I put them on blast. So while I was looking for the video, because I kept on showing screenshot of the guy of the, I think, Defense Ministry or Ministry of Defense. Yeah, Ministry of Defense. There's the name of it. So I was looking for that video to share it with you because every time I mention it, I just share a screenshot of it that was on my thumbnails of the video that I said some of the things that I've said. So I was like, let me go look for the video and share the video with you. So while I was searching for the video, and I saw a more current video that Ministry of Defense have put out leading up to Invictus haven't started yet. From the time I'm making this video right now, that I'm talking right now, Invictus have not started yet. Invictus Dusseldorf 2023 have not started yet. So when I saw this leading up to, and I said, oh, so they put something out. So I shared it already, but I didn't really commenting too much on it. So I put it for the next one. I did share it already, but for this video, this is where I'm making my commentary about it. Okay, so this is it. I told you, I share the good, the bad, and anything in between. So I have to give credit where credit is due, because Invictus is about the vets. Okay? So set aside my personal feeling regarding any government, including in the US. Okay? The UK, US, you name it. But this is about the vets who risk their life. Sometimes they lie to them to go do their dirty deed for them overseas and all of that. So let's get started with this tweet. Okay, we're very supportive of the Invictus Games. Defense will provide training sites and be alongside the team as they approach Dusseldorf in September. Defense Ministry, there's this person, Han Andrew Morrison, MP, was on site to show at Defense Headquarters support to Team UK as they began preparing for this year's game. And keep in mind, don't be so naive about how those people play the game. Right now, even though they try to put Harry down, but right now, Harry is very popular globally. Okay? So, as much as I want to give credit where credit is due, like, keep in mind that they want to ride the coattail of Harry as well. Okay, you see the amount of effort the UK have put to destroy Harry, but yet Harry still remain on top. He's doing his thing. Okay, because Harry is very focused. He doesn't play the petty little games. So the global community understand Harry and appreciate Harry, and they respect Harry. So some of these people, they just want to ride the coattail of Harry. So don't forget some of the things that these people have done in the past. This is where you have to judge them, what they have done in the past, even though they're showing a straight face right now. Okay, so let's listen to the video, 1 minute and 20 seconds.
We're at the old Royal Naval College, a site I know very well from my service, to launch the British team for the Invictus Games, which will be held in Dusseldorf in September. The Legion's done a fantastic job at this, and we're really very supportive of it as Defence. So Defence will provide its sites for training purposes and be alongside the team as they approach Dusseldorf in September. I'm very happy that the current team captain for Invictus is a Royal Naval serviceman. He's currently serving. I think it's important to note that team members can have mental and physical disabilities. It's very important to note that this isn't just veterans, it's also serving. Invictus is extremely important. I think over the past 10 years, it has really taken off. It's quite inspirational, and
they didn't expect that. Look how his family tried to put him down. Okay, they didn't expect that. But Harry had a vision. He knew what he saw, and he knew what was needed for these vets.
Energy, enthusiasm of competitors is infectious. It's great to come to events like this.
Okay, there's a music in the background. Alright, so let me read some of the comments. Yes, thank you to Prince Harry for creating the Invictus game and for giving the athletes an incredible opportunity to use sports for their healing. Set up by Buckingham Palace. Okay, I think I read some of these comments on that particular video, so let me not waste time reading this. I already share my opinion regarding these. Oh, so they put something out. Something else out. Okay, so let's share this. This was not on my list, but let's add this to it. Okay, so they put something out 13 hours ago. So let me add this as well. Okay, because I talked really negative about them last year. So let's pause. Okay, I'm adding these to the list. I don't know what they say on this. This is news to me as while I'm sharing that with you while I'm recording. Okay, so that was the 28th. Today is 29. I'm recording the following day. Okay, August 28, 2023. With just weeks to go until Invictus Dusseldorf, the final Team UK training camp took place this weekend in West London. See how the team got on with their final preparation for Dusseldorf. Okay, so it's 1 minute and 33 seconds.
Team UK are absolutely ready to go and take on Invictus.
Come on, guys! Come on, guys!
The multi-sport camp is effectively the culmination of 5 months of training camps that Team UK have been on over since team announcement. The multi-sports camp is particularly important in terms of the preparations for going out to the games, because it's where we bring effectively all of the elements of training together and bring them into a mock competition scenario. So it gives people an idea of what it's going to be like when they go out to games. I say what it's like, it's only a taste of what it's going to be like when we go out there. They're really important as well because we've got friends and family here with us this weekend as well, so they are in the sidelines cheering alongside the coaches, the staff, everybody that's been supporting us along our journey, just to really set that atmosphere and help to prepare everybody for when they get out to what is a fantastic event out in Düsseldorf.
So the multi-sport camp is the first time we've actually been all together as a full team since.
So this is the first time they put that together. Okay, so that's good. Maybe, I don't know, I don't want to take credit for this, but maybe me talking about it, maybe set aside their pettiness to do that for the vets. I'm actually very impressed, okay? Give credit where credit is due. I'm very impressed for this video, okay?
When we actually got announced as Team UK, actually in this location as well. Throughout the last few months, we've all been at different camps, all at different locations around the UK. We are definitely one team, whether you're still serving, whether you've been retired for 20 years, it doesn't really matter. We're all one team, we've all come from the same background, we've all pledged allegiance at some point in our life, and I think that makes us one team forever.
Very good. UK, I have to tip my hat off to you. Very good. Very good. This is so much better than last year. So much better. Okay, so let's see here. Let me post that GIF. All the best. See you in Düsseldorf. I hope the US, yeah, the US have it, the Warriors game. So I wish they could share some of their videos similar to this. That would be nice. Okay, so that's my mission. When I'm editing, I'll put the side note. I need to look at who's preparing the vets to go to Invictus. Okay, so that's something for me to look. And then we have the Paralympics. So we need to look at all of this. So this is like an action. Well, no, Paralympics is different because it's not just vets. It takes people out of the who were not part of the military. So that's different. So no. But in terms of Warriors games and Invictus, these are the things I need to look at in the US. Who's training those athletes? If you look back on my PYTE channel, this is my main channel where I've studied everything. Okay, I made videos about some of the things that you know, people with disabilities need, okay, to be able to compete. So go back to some of those videos. I think I call them like ADA videos, and then an extension of it for the title. Okay, one of the things that I spoke about was that let's say somebody's missing a leg. Okay, those prosthetic legs are not cheap. They are very expensive. Okay, if you look at, there's one YouTuber, Tara, and she's married with the guy now. I forgot their name. I'll put a screenshot of their YouTube channel. Okay, so they were just competing in world champion. And one of the things that happened to the husband of Tara, who is, what would you call it? It's not disabled because he made his body able. He's missing legs, so he competes in the Paralympic kind of version of it. Okay, so during his match, one of the legs had some issues. Okay, so he needed to be fixed or something to be fit to his body and all of that. These things are not cheap. So some of these things have raised issues already. When I first saw the Invictus, what's that thing on Netflix, for the Invictus thing that Harry did. All right, tomorrow Netflix is gonna have the next one of it, where they go behind the scene talking about the athletes who participate in the Invictus and all of that. So that inspired me to make those videos. And on top of my head, I think it took me one day to make all these videos because I was thinking about these things. So those athletes need those equipment, and those equipments are not cheap. Who's helping them to get those things to be able to compete? So that's something, you know, we need to take into consideration. Okay, so, and I also think Invictus in some shape or form, I do not know in full detail because there's other things they have done besides the sport, right? I'm pretty sure if certain vets come up to them, they want to participate, but they can't afford this or that, I have a feeling, this is my humble opinion, they might help. But I would like to see companies, Nikes, you know, those big names, New Balance, because these are some of those companies that I've mentioned in some of my videos. New Balance, for instance, sponsors some of these athletes that will help them get those equipment and all of that. I've talked about these already. Okay, so that's good. All right, all the best. See you in Dusseldorf. Good luck at Invictus Dusseldorf. There's Harry, the GIF. I don't think there's any sound. Yeah, we are Invictus. That's all it says here. There's that. Yeah, Team UK. Yes, I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed. Unlike last time where I bashed you guys. Okay, not the vets, but the people, the decision makers. Okay, you set aside your personal feelings. I don't know if this is just a front, but whatever I'm seeing right now, this is the way to go. Because those guys have paid their dues and then they didn't come out a whole. They're missing certain limbs. You should set aside your personal feelings about Harry, okay? And then do what's right and back those athletes up. Okay, good luck Team UK. Okay, so there's the same thing being repeated. Good luck Team UK. All right, so that's that. So this was not on my list, but it popped up, so I share it with you. So that's good. Let's go to the next tweet. Now, one of the things I wanted to do was start with the website, Invictus website. Okay, so so that was way of introducing into the Invictus videos. Okay, Germany rolls out the red carpet, and I'm here for it. All right, so there's hashtag regarding Invictus. Okay, we're ready. It's so exciting, simply stunning, 100%. Have a brilliant time, everyone. Do your best. So I have to make sure I follow her. So she's probably over there. I'm already following her. That's a squaddy. So people who squaddies who are over there, okay, whatever videos they're sharing or the tweets mentioning certain things, I'll try my best to share as much as I can with you. Okay, for pretty much my channels are those for the Sussex squad who don't have the time to go through the Twitter world. Okay, the next thing that I want to do here is start on the website to give you an idea what Invictus have in store. I don't know how to, what is that? Okay. So I was looking at these. There's different part in the on the website I want to go over. Okay, so there's this here. Welcome to the Invictus newsroom. Here you can find our latest content from press releases, current topics and articles to personal insight into the Invictus Games Dusseldorf 23 on our blog. Do you want to stay up to date all the time? Then follow us on social media as well and sign up for the newsletter here. We appreciate your interest. Okay, so that's that. Our blogs. So these are some blogs that they posted and they want to share the ceremonies. Okay, when was that? A blog. Okay, let's go over it. Okay, the opening and closing ceremonies of the Invictus Games Dusseldorf 2023 presented by Bowen will feature spectacular, touching and highlight entertaining shows. The two shows are replete with music stars, top-class speakers, touching and uplifting moment, as well as an entertaining show program. Okay. The grand opening ceremony on Saturday, 9 September at 6 p.m. is the magnificent kickoff for the 8-day sporting event in and around the arena. That's the name. That's probably in German. The tone of the show is set right at the beginning by the entrance of the 21 participating nation. Wow, 21. It's good. Yeah, I know a couple countries have joined. Okay, I think last time was Korea, and this year is I'm seeing the flag, green, white. Oh my God, that African country. Oh, okay, I can't think of it right now. I see the flag of it, but I can't think of the name. All right, so let's continue. After all, the motto of the show is that of the game, a home for respect. And so two participants will tell their life stories on stage, paired with the opening speech by Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. This will certainly be the touching highlight of the show. The evening will be hosted by Hadnet Tesfaye, sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, and Stephen Kajen, one of the world's best known inclusive dance companies. The Axis Dance Company will perform. Their show inspired with energetic choreographies and thus draws attention to people with impairment. After the dancers of the Axis Dance Company have raised the Invictus Game flag with the help of 6 children, the Federal Minister of Defense, Boris Pistorius, will welcome the participant of the competition. The opening ceremony will close with the performance of the rapper Macklemore. The US superstar is known for catchy tune thanks to #1 hits like Can't Hold Us Back, Thrift Shop. Macklemore's song and their messages of strength, hope and bravery provide a fitting setting for the spectacular opening ceremony. Macklemore, it is a great honor to perform at an event with such an important cause as the Invictus Games. Okay, so there's that. Okay, after 7 days of sweaty and breathtaking competition, the game will come to an end with an extraordinary closing ceremony on Saturday, 16 September at 8 p.m. The heart of Invictus will thrill spectators in there's the thing again, Merkur-Spiel Arena, like the Netflix documentary of the same name does, which can be streamed from 30 August. Okay, so they're gonna be streamed from 30 of August. There, the participants come together once more to be duly celebrated for their commitment, strength, and fighting spirit. Federal President Frank-Walter Steinmeier will thank the participants for their service and commitment in a speech. Then, Hadnet Tesfaye will moderate a segment in which competitors talk about what home means to them. This will be followed by a closing speech and a preview of the upcoming Invictus game by the founder of the game, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. The crowning conclusion to the Invictus Games Düsseldorf 2023 will be the performance of singer-songwriter Rita Ora, who will perform a total of 6 of her hit songs. I am incredibly proud to be part of the closing ceremony of the Invictus Games Düsseldorf. I am so excited to perform in front of the unique audience. The Invictus Games are a very special sporting event, and the competitors are an inspiration of perseverance and willpower for all of us, said Rita Ora. Okay, so that's that. I'll play this, but if there is a music, I'll just stop it. What is that? That's from Instagram. Oh, I didn't sign in. Let's see. Also, okay. Okay, I need to sign in, but never mind. Okay, so you could go on Instagram. Okay, we are very proud, looking forward to the game and the spectacular ceremony that will be a highlight of our visit to Düsseldorf. As the next host nation of the Invictus Game, we look forward to participating in the competition, enjoying the show and making meaningful connection with people from all over the world, said Daniel Como, captain of Team Canada. So that's where it's gonna go next, Canada. For those who didn't get tickets for the show, or for whom the journey of Düsseldorf is too far, the show will be broadcast live on the website. Okay, so let me take this. I'll put the link in the description for you guys, so you guys could check it out, okay? Invictus Games 23 DE. Alright, so let me put the link. Alright, so you guys could check it out. Alright, so you don't need to depend on me. I don't want to be whatever. All right, so this is a blog that talks about how the game will be going on. Heart of Invictus, watch the trailer. I shared this already on another video, so I don't want to spend time. Okay, medal reveal, gold medal for IG23 reveal. So there's another one here, another blog. Okay, gold medal reveal. The medal at the Invictus Game Dusseldorf 2023 presented by Bowen symbolized gold and fuel motivation. Today, with pride, we unveil the gold medal crafted by Stockholm Metal GmbH. All right, there's that. At the Invictus Game, the medals shine, but remember, the true victory isn't just in medal. Every participant is a champion, conquering their own darkness and defying odds after injury. Yet, these medals do more than gleam. They symbolize gold and fuel motivation. Today, with pride, we unveil the gold medal crafted, Stucco medal. Get ready for the triumphant moment on the podium. Okay, so is there a picture of it? Let's see here. No. Okay, so this is something different. Alright, so I'm already 26 minutes. Let's go back. There's another, okay. The link of this will be in the description. I'll put the same link that I'm sharing with you. Oh, Nigeria. That's the name I was looking for. Nigeria. That's the one I wanted. I couldn't think. I'm seeing that flag, but I couldn't think. Like, for instance, Nigeria. Okay, I'm pretty sure there are some hardship for those people to have prosthetic legs and things like that to be able to participate. All right, so this is something we could look into. Okay, there's this one of the black, a special task as a volunteer. Okay, I want in my own way to be part of the healing process. We took the time to ask the team liaison volunteer of Invictus, newcomer, Nigeria, a few questions. Okay, so that's pretty good. I was just about to go to my next thing, but this one is good. There are around 1,200 volunteers from all over the world at the Invictus Game Dusseldorf 2023. Without their support, there will be no games. One of the volunteers is Adeyemi Adosi, a young woman from Nigeria. Her role as a team liaison of Nigeria is very special because Nigeria is participating at the Invictus Game for the very first time, together with the nation liaison of the German Armed Forces and a local team liaison. Okay, I have a hard time pronouncing Adeyemi. I apologize if I don't pronounce it right. Okay, is making the games an unforgettable experience for the team Nigeria. We thank Adeyemi for sharing her story as a team liaison volunteering with us. Okay, there's the question. Do you have experience from volunteering? Adeyemi, I have done volunteering in my community in Lagos since I am an ex-banker. I was helping an association disperse short-term loan to poor market women and men in the community. Very good. Why do you want to be a volunteer at the Invictus Game Dusseldorf 23? Adeyemi, volunteering is universal. There's that. And I love helping people, especially people with impairment, since the Invictus Game is a game for veterans, servicemen and women with disability. It inspired me to see their recovery to sports and adventurous challenges. I want to be part of the competitors' healings by contributing in my own little way. I believe volunteering at the Invictus Game will bring a delightful experience of serving others, and it's about liberating the discovery of human inside me. The Invictus Game Dusseldorf 2023 will be my first international volunteering experience and my first time in Germany. The other thing as well, I remember it probably in one of my tweet videos, not on this channel because this channel is new, maybe either PYTE or APU Team Sussex, either one of them. When Invictus was looking for volunteer, okay, for Dusseldorf, they sent an application out and asking who wants to volunteer. And I think the one that I saw, for some reason, I think it was for Canada. I don't remember fully, but I do remember them sending, making the announcement that they need volunteer. Okay, do you already meet your team? Adam, yes, I met the team and the team manager, Baby Charles, OJ during their training camp at the National Stadium in Lagos, Nigeria. What did you do when you met them? Adam, it was a fantastic encounter. I hear many stories from the competitors. We got to know each other and become friends. We had a lot of fun, and I was also able to join their sitting volleyball and table tennis trainings. Okay, Nigeria is the first team participating at the IG23. How will you encounter your team before they arrive in Germany? Adam, I'm keeping touch with them, calling and cheering them from distance because they are already back at their base in Abuja, Nigeria. Okay, why will you recommend people to do volunteering? Volunteering is a life-changing event. There are a lot of benefits, such as making friends, getting to know other cultures, and learning from other people. That's a very good answer. I like that. Okay, thank you, Adam, for sharing your stories as a national liaison for Team Nigeria. Team Volunteering is looking forward to all volunteers and the stories that we'll be creating thanks to you during Invictus Game Dusseldorf 2023 presented by Born. Alright, so that's that. Okay, that's the name. I was looking for the country, Nigeria. I apologize, but I saw your flag. I can't think of the name Nigeria. Alright, so let's go to the next one. First day. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Let me make sure. Is that the one I did? Blogs. Yeah, so I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything because I added the website, right? Yeah. And it's still to the website. I'm going through some stuff. These are the things that I saw and I went through it first so I don't wander around the website. Okay, so schedule. So there it is here. Okay, our schedule. The Invictus Game Dusseldorf 2023 presented by Bowen cordially invite you to experience our diverse program, from visiting the sports competitions of our unconquered to the colorful supporting program for young and old, to contribution for trade visitors from the medical field. Here you will find an initial overview for your visit. All right, so there's the events here from September 6th to 7th. Warrior Care Conference. Okay, the conference is the medical scientific prelude to Invictus Game Dusseldorf 2023 and serves the worldwide exchange of experience and the further development of medical knowledge for the care of wounded, injured, and sick soldiers. Furthermore, it promotes social dialogue on rehabilitation and reintegration. Okay, so there's more to it, but I don't want to stay too long on that. Okay, so that's what they will do from September 6 to 7. And now 9 to 16, there's the Invictus Village. Okay, the Invictus Village, our meeting place for competitors, fans, and visitors, is located in the middle of the Invictus Game Park. And the Invictus Village, you will find exhibition by our partners, sponsors, and a varied and interactive supporting program for all visitors, young and old. Okay, so there's more to it. I'll put the website, the link of the website. You guys could go and check it. All right, so there's that. September 9 to 16 also. Team Respect Area. So there's that. And the Team Respect Area, the German Armed Forces Medical Service Officers, a diverse program and an interactive range of activities on the topic of medical care, sports therapy, and rehabilitation, supported by our partners. We create a place of encounter to show how impairment turn into disabilities through practical demonstration and hands-on demonstration. That's very good. So you guys could go more into it to check it out. Okay, so what did I do? Okay, so there's that. Okay, Saturday 9, there's the thing here. All right, so this is what they will do. Sunday 10th, powerlifting, wheelchair, rugby, and athletics. Okay, I think if I click on it, there will be more. Okay, athletic track. Okay, Invictus Village. There's all of that. September 11. Okay, it's a very important date in the US. Okay, September 11. By now, you guys should know. Wheelchair rugby, athletics field, athletic tracks. Okay, Invictus Village, Team Respect Area. Team Respect Area, wheelchair rugby. I think it goes, okay, so there's more, September 12th. So you guys could go through those websites and check. All right, so these are like, I think the schedule. Now, Saturday, September 16, they'll have archery, Invictus Village, and closing ceremony. All right. So let me go to the next part of the website that I wanted to share. So I didn't want to wander around too much on the website. Okay. Where the unconquering are at home. The Invictus Village, our meeting place for competitors, fans, and visitors, is located in the middle of the Invictus Game Park and close proximity to Merkur Spiel Arena. In the Invictus Village, you will find a number of information and presentation booths from our partners, sponsors, and exhibitors. In addition, we have put together a diverse and interactive sporting program for all visitors to our event village. All right, so this is like a rendering or a sketch of the village, event village, what it looks like. What can you experience at the Invictus Games Düsseldorf 2023 presented by Boren? All right, so there's that image of it. Okay, Invictus Square, diverse stage program in the Invictus Village. There is no sport competition taking place at the moment, so I guess they're talking for now. Then visit the Invictus Village and follow the varied stage program there. The stage is located in the middle. Okay, so this is just information. Again, I'll put the link. You guys could check it. Okay, Kids Zone offers for the whole family. I had a sneak peek of that from last year because Megan was there with the families and the kids and all of that. Okay, the family members, family and friends often make a decisive contribution to the recovery of the competitors. In addition to a consistently barrier-free environment, the Invictus Village also pays special attention to the family-friendly design. In the Kids Zone, there is a diverse range of activities for children and young people. The main focus is on games, fun, and sports. Okay, so there's that. Invictus Village, Mado Days. All right, so there's all of that. Let's go to the next one that I have. I think now I am into Twitter. Okay, we're going into Twitter. There's that. So these are some of the tweets that the squad share. Megan and the German president will be giving a closing speech. Powerful. German president to hold closing speech at Düsseldorf Invictus Games. All right, there's that. German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier speaks at the welcome address at the Forum Bellevue on the transformation of society at Bellevue Palace, Bern von... I can't read that. Okay, Invictus Game Düsseldorf, there's all of that, those hashtags. Can't wait, we are Invictus, and all the sponsors, thank you. Yes, definitely, and Bowman as well. When I tell you not to pay attention to tabloid, they always want people to believe no one wants to work with Harry and Meghan, but this is not true. They are real ones. Okay, check on Salt Island, LOL. The squad have to throw their shades. All right, next tweet. There's that. Every high-ranking official in Germany, from the Chancellor to the President to the highest-ranking members of their military, will be at the Invictus Game Düsseldorf. Okay, so there's that. Alright, we are Invictus. There they are. Harry having fun with them. Okay, a home for respect, definitely. Okay. There's me here. This is why the Left Behinders want it. They don't know the amount of work, this is end quote here, sleepless nights, end quote, that Harry and his team put into it.
It is my distinguished honor to introduce someone that I think you'll all be very excited to hear from. He has also spent many late nights and early mornings planning for these games to make them as perfect as possible for each of you. He has also spent many late nights and early mornings planning for these games to make them as perfect as possible for each of you.
Harry has to deal with all continents. Okay, remember, these players come from, shall I say, team, because they come as a team to represent their country. All right, these teams come from different continents to participate. So therefore, Harry have to deal with different time zones. Okay, this is why I say sleepless night, because you have to keep up with people from different time zones. Okay, Harry has to deal with all continents. The laziest wanted. Okay, they want Invictus, but they won't be able to put up with all of this because Harry have hands on. Remember, this is his vision. He knows what he wanted for the athletes, so he knows what the game needs. So these others who just want to play lip service, they think they just saw what I see here. The left behinders, which is the ball, because they push Harry out, so Harry left them behind. Okay, what they see is the final product. They don't see the hard work that put behind it.
There is this sort of incessant need to find out every little bit of detail about what goes on behind the scenes. It's unnecessary. You know, I hope that people get to see me here in this Invictus role, you know, cracking on with the guys and mucking in and having a good time with them. And this is, you know, this is half my official role, but half my private role. This is what I enjoy doing, but the private life has to be private.
Look at, for instance, perfect example. During the FIFA Women's World Cup, the little thing that William could have done to show up, to support the team, he didn't even do that. Okay, he didn't even do that. So can you imagine the hard work that is put behind the Invictus? I don't even want to imagine, because I know it's a lot. Okay, I know it's a lot. Even those minor videos that I put out for you, it takes a lot of time. Okay, but I can't even imagine the kind of work the performers get, all these people involved to make phone calls, this and that, make deals to get this together. It's a lot. Okay, I have zero experience in doing any of that, but I could imagine the amount of work that is put behind it. But these lazies, they only see the final product, okay? And they want it because of the success, the hard work Harry and Meghan put behind it. They want it. But they don't know the hard work that Harry and Meghan have to do, including their teams. Let's give pop where pop is due, because there are people who works with them who help Harry and Meghan. For Invictus, mostly Harry. Okay, Harry's vision to come to reality. Okay, so I went off with these are all the things I needed to write, but I have to put it in simple terms because Twitter don't allow you too much characters to put all your thoughts. All right, so I have to put bits and pieces of my thoughts. Okay, Harry has to deal with all continents. The laziest want it. If they do, that will be the end of it. May God continue to give Harry and his little family health and success. All right, 2 people respond. There's 5 retweets and 40 likes. Okay, they won't know what to do with something like Invictus other than run it into the ground. Exactly. Okay, they lack both ability and passion. Invictus Game will continue to grow and expand its mission under Harry's leadership. That's for sure. There's me here. William didn't see Harry's vision from the beginning. He was upset that Harry was using the Endeavor Fund. Okay, I abbreviated because I will be mentioning it later. The Endeavor Fund to start Invictus, laughing my ass off. And it was Harry who started the Endeavor Fund for the purpose he wanted to use to do Invictus Vet. Invictus was like an investment for the Endeavor Fund. You see the amount of money they would have had. All right. If they had help and support Harry and some of small little project that he has, all this will be for them. But there's Harry here. They kick him out. They took everything from him except that one, because that was his baby. He's like, I'm not leaving this with you guys, because you already know. So he took that with him. So now look at how big it expand. Now the money that it's creating, okay, reinvestment, okay, for different things. Like I've said in another video, Invictus Games is not just about the games, the sports. There's so much more I've seen they've done. Little things that you would think they will not be able to do, but they were able to do it to help veterans. All right. So Harry, who created the Endeavor Fund, okay, his idea, if he wanted to, he could have easily taken it.
This is the future. This is the future. Evolution.
But no. Alright, so when he was ready to start Invictus, he brought it up to the board members first. And thank God he did that. Because now other people have already seen his vision. They give him the green light to go forward with it. Then he brought it up to his brother. Now his brother was pissed that he didn't bring it up to him first. What will happen is squash it up. Like Harry have said, and the Obama Foundation with Melody Hobson, is that with the kind of work that he does, he could be surrounded by negativity sometimes.
I've been a pessimist many times because of the work that we end up doing. You can be surrounded by negativity sometimes. But
So Harry knows these are the kind of negativity that is surrounded Harry. For Harry to still push through all this negativity, okay, he remained focused. So his brother is one of those negativity that was surrounded him. Alright? If he had brought it up to William first, William would have made him scratch that off because it wasn't him. Well, then again, then William probably would have come up with, will take his idea and make it his own. And then will make people believe that was his work, when in fact it was Harry. But Harry did the right thing, and thank God. I don't know, maybe God was with him. Okay, Princess Diana probably was with him and said, bring it up to the board member first. So now when they kick him out, okay, he tried to work with them the best he knows how to do 50-50. They refused that.
the decision that I have made for my wife and I to step back is not one I made lightly. It was so many months of talks after so many years of challenges. And I know I haven't always gotten it right, but as far as this goes, there really was no other option.
But when he realized they won't accept his family, so what choice does he have to do? The best thing for him is to live with his wife, because the people around him never see his vision of anything. They always treat him negatively. So he grabbed his babies, literally his baby, Archie, Meghan, and the Invictus game, and took it with him. Alright, so that's that. Okay. No one from England, huh? There's that. What is that? Okay, Prince Harry. There's that. And then all of this could have been a positive. This is what? Okay, that's an ad. And all this would have been a positive for the royal family. But the way they behave and mistreated Harry, it becomes Harry's baby. And they're not taking credit for that. All right? But at least the country as a whole can say it was a Brit who created it. Okay? Harry is a Brit. Okay, let's not forget that. We have to give credit where credit is due. It was a Brit who had the vision for that. Okay, even though it was an idea he got from the US, the Warriors game, he improved on it. Alright, I sort of discussed that on my last video. Thank you, Germany. As a Californian, I lived there for 2 years, and you are a gracious and respectful now as you were in the 60s. You are my favorite country after my own. Alright. The thing with Germany, even though they still have that racist, it's everywhere. Okay, the UK spread that everywhere, and this negativity remain. Even though with what happened with the Jews with Germany, we could see how Germany tried to improve on it. They didn't walk away from their past. They embraced their past. They know it was a violent part of their history. They moved forward and they tried to make themselves better. Okay, as the country, from the outside. This is what I'm saying. But inside, little bits and pieces, individually, who still have their negativity within them. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's still there. But as a country as a whole, looking from the outside, I'm in the US. Okay, this is how I see it. Germany as a country is embrace their past, the good, the bad, and in between, and anything in between, and try to improve it and try not to repeat it again. Alright? And this is what America needs to do. Embrace its past. I know there are some Americans who embrace its past and try to move forward, but those deep core die-hard nonsense who want a civil war, because they're aiming for that. Alright? They've been trying for that, but we ignore them. Remember, you need two parties to have a war, at least two parties. But when one party wants the war, okay, it's not a war, even though we see some of the things that they're doing. Okay, when they see a black person, I'm off now, but they've done things to at least create wars, but we try to avoid it and we deal with them in the legal system aspect of it. Okay, this is how America is. But anyway, I'm drifting off. I have so much more to share with you. Let me not waste too much time on my humble opinion here. All right. I absolutely love this for the veteran, German, Invictus, and Harry. It's absolutely amazing and so inspiring. This is making the biggest sport event ever behind the Olympics. Yep, I think it's starting to get to that point. Yes. And then the Paralympics. And then one of the things I've raised before, this might be on PYTE, because I've said this a very long time ago. The way that they promote the Olympics, and then after the main one, the able bodies who do the Olympics, they promote it, you know about it. And then afterward, after the able bodies Olympic part is done, they don't promote the Paralympic as much. And they don't even televise it for people to actually support the other ones who's trying to make the best out of their bodies. And that's very saddening. For these people, they only focus on the main one, and they don't focus on the Paralympics one. Okay, Dusseldorf really amplify their motto, a home for respect, for the WIS, from the military community. Brilliant. Okay, yes indeed, the Invictus Game feeds and focuses on the determination of veterans and their families who in many ways are physically, emotionally, and mentally broken. It gives them a place to soar, inspire, and accomplish. That's the heart. All right, oh my God, I have more. I have so much more for the Invictus, and I have tons more for other tweets for my other channel. Alright, so there's that, the squad. Not to be messy, there's the smiling face, but what happens to the girlies who say no one will want to work with Prince Harry because he said the word Tajer and spare? I'm telling you, the squad have to bring their shades. There is no mess here. There's that, laughing my ass off. I'm curious too. She switched 180 and acted like a complete deranged royalist, laughing my ass off, accusing Harry of working with tabloid. Upside down. Who said that? Forgot her. There's this. Narrator, she was being messy. Shh. There's that. Oh, you are a mess. There's that. Okay, so that's the squad being silly when it comes to the Invictus. And with some of those tweets the squad be putting, talking about Harry and Meghan. Remember, Harry and Meghan don't come out every day to say anything unless they have a project that they want to promote and they put it out and then they move on. But the squad keep Harry and Meghan and their work. Sometime out of the blue, they're thinking of something and they tweet about it. The squad make the conversation going. I have a video almost every day for you guys because the squad are conversating, making Harry and Meghan to remain part of the conversation. And this is why the derangers thinking Harry and Meghan is talking every day. It's the squads. Okay, it's the squad. My channel itself will tell you. It's the squad who's talking all sort of mess like the last tweet that I just shared. Alright, so this is the next tweet. I have 3 more left. You will see people that should have died on the battlefield but instead are going for gold on the athletic field. When you cheer for the athlete missing a limb. Cheer also for the man who overcame anxiety so severe he won't leave his house. Let's cheer for the woman with PTS and the soldier brave enough to get help for his depression. There's no reason in the world why people should be hiding in shame after serving their country. Prince Harry at the opening ceremony of the Invictus Game in Orlando 2016. I need to look for that because I was seeing some small clips here and there regarding, I think it was Sydney game of the Invictus. I want to see each of their videos of that. Yes, that's very well put. That was a quote from Harry. Okay, Harry has such humanity. God bless Harry. All right, next tweet. And he already told us he will spend the rest of his life to do this kind of work.
I will spend the rest of my life, earning that privilege and trying to bring a spotlight onto things and causes that really, really matter to me, and I hopefully matter to a lot of other people as well.
Okay, I have 2 more left. Okay, every high-ranking officials in Germany, from the Chancellor to the President to the highest-ranking member of their military, will be at the Invictus Games Düsseldorf. What the Invictus Games Foundation does year-round and the games do biannually for veterans is undeniable. Okay, IG 23. All right, so I put this twice. I went over it already. All right, let's go to the next tweet. It seems like there's another one I think I did already. Let's see here. Oh, I'm missing a number 6. I'm missing the number 6. Yeah. Okay, so there's me here, and I went over it already. Okay, so I'm copying things over. All right, let's go to the next one. This is my last one. Okay, and then I'll do a prayer, sending them off. Next tweet. Some left behinders going to get pissed the F off. Who cares? They had ill intention when they sent him to do this engagement. Meanwhile, he was collecting his armies. Ha. So this is the tweet. I know there's a music behind it. I'll put my own music. Let me pause it. So this was the tweet I was responding to. Okay, the coolest prince ever. Alright, so there's my response to it. Some left behinders, talking about the royal family, going to get pissed the F off. Who cares? They had ill intention when they sent him to do this engagement. Meanwhile, he was collecting his armies. Okay, there's that. 5 people like it, 1 repost. There's someone who said bullseye. There's a laugh, and I love to see it. I'll be putting my own music, okay? Because this, I know YouTube will copyright it.
This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
This one, I think it was for Haiti. Okay, so that's it. Alright, so there's that. My guy is more than ready to be invited for a cookout. There's that. So there's my thing here. Bullseye. There's this. Perfect. Perfect couple, as Meg wifey loves to dance as well. Oh yes, they're perfect. They're perfect though. Okay, they're perfect. That's the heart. Though I still wish to see more Megans dancing. I think Harry wins. Okay, that's one thing I will give the queen. She knew he possesses the it factor. That's why she continued a relationship with him even after he left, hoping he will come back in some capacity. She knew the boring, lazy, and geriatric bunch will never be able. That's the thing. The others, their hate, okay, their hate clouded their vision of what is best for them. And look at this. They're in disrepair right now. Disrepair right now. Something is going on in the UK. Okay, that's true. When I do the video regarding William, I have a lot of tweet about that, and that's the one I'm gonna do last. If I don't have any energy, I could always leave that alone, and then I'm gonna do the Sussexes with Miss Dovia, who was at the charity event. Okay, and I have another one. I'm separating them. I don't want them to mess up the fun of the video, so I separate them. So I have some tweet regarding William, who's going out with Andrew and all of that. There's videos who's saying British medias who's saying he should not be seen with that. So something is going on in the UK. All right, so I won't be surprised if something happens soon. Okay, so true. There's here. Meanwhile, there's that the best prince, precisely. Harry is cool and hot, bullseye, and did. Harry has always been that guy, approachable and funny. That's why so many people love him. Yes, he can definitely come to the cookout, but Dovia has to bring the food. Meghan probably eats way too healthy for a cookout. Meghan probably eat too healthy for a cookout, and I doubt that Harry can cook. I'm telling you, the squad already know each one of them. Yeah, what is it? Harry already told us he loves Miss Dovia's collard green. All right, so Miss Dovia knows how to put it down. Meghan will be too picky with the cookout because they're not healthy enough. Especially when with the mac and cheese. Oh my God, when I see people do mac and cheese, not only do they put butter, they put all sort of things. That's too much for me. Too much for me. So there's that. You're the coolest person ever. All right, there's that. Hip don't lie. There's this. This is so sweet. When you have a good heart, you have the move. He always looks so relaxed in situations like this. The other members of his family look wooden and embarrassed when they try getting involved. He clearly does it from the heart. Okay, his dancing is so bad, it's good. Did you see the dance? Well, I didn't see the dance. It's the image of him dancing with Meghan at their wedding. Okay, he is wonderful. There's that. God, Harry. The best of the royal bunch by a mile. God bless Prince Harry and his family richly. Prince Harry the moment. There's the loving eye. Okay, down video. All right, so that's all I have for you. Let's throw out a prayer. Okay, prayer for safety. Let's do that. Prayer for safety. And safety is part of protection, and wisdom and continual support. Let's do that. And continual support. Let's see what pops up. Okay, I pray your emotional, physical, and spiritual protection over my grandkids. Keep evil far from them and help them to trust you as their refuge. Okay, look like I'm gonna pick an image. Let's pick an image. Let's pick this one. Okay, a prayer for faith at work. Okay, this is very blurry. Work chaplains have continued to support those at work during COVID-19. You know what? Since I've started reading it, let me finish it, but I'll pick another one. Okay, and where they can are now returning to visiting in person. Pray for all chaplains and for those they minister to for safety, discernment, and hope. For Dick Johnson, Development Officer, Alison Sandriam, Communication Officer. All right, so that's that. Let's pick this one. Or actually that one. Okay, have mercy on me, Lord, because I am frail. Heal me, Lord, because my bones are shaking in terror. Psalm 6:2. All right, so all these are good, but I want one where I will put on the thumbnails. Okay, that will go. Okay, Lord, thank you for my beautiful family. It worries me that I cannot protect them from all the evil in this world. I am on my knees asking for your help. Please watch over my family today when they step out the front door. Send an angel to guide them home safely and avoid any harm they may face. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so I'll stay with that. Otherwise, I'll keep on looking for more prayers. So I'll stick with that. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And don't forget to check my other channel, Pure Team Sussex, and eventually I'll do Pure YTE again. That will be my main channel. But this channel, our part of Pure Service, will remain and focus as much time as I can on charities only. Anything that has to do with charities where Harry and Meghan are involved, it will be over here. But Pure YTE, Pure Team Sussex, I go back and forth. Okay, all sort of things that I need you to know and whatever. So once Pure YTE is back up again, it will be tweet about the squads and stuff like that, and then I'll turn back up your Team Sussex in terms of politics, okay, as the backup. When if Pure YTE have any issues again, I'll go back again to up your Team Sussex as the main one until I fix it again, because it seems like YouTube has issues with those channels, including up your Team Sussex now. Not this one so far. I don't have any problem with our part of Pure Service, but my other ones, YouTube had some issues with them. It's very hard to pinpoint them, but I see the issues. Alright, so that's it. I'm gonna do a video now for our part of Pure Team Sussex, and I'll be starting with this tweet. Let me show you. This will be the first tweet. Okay, so that should have been here. That should have been over here. So let me add it. Oh my goodness. That should be for this this channel. I can't believe I forgot. I missed it. That will be for this channel. So I'm going to add it now. Okay. It would not be for the, our part of service, because this has to do with, how do you call this? This has to do with Harry's humanitarian work. Perfect. Oh my God. Thank God I bring it here. All right. It must be an honor for Prince Harry to be celebrated by the same people who honor his mother. He is truly Diana's heir. All right, so this is Colin Powell. He passed away, by the way, unfortunately, during COVID. He caught COVID, and then he was already a senior citizen, and he wasn't able to fight it. All right, so that's Colin Powell. And I'm glad he was able to have a moment with him. And I'm sure Colin Powell probably, wherever he's at right now, what is it to tell Diana? I mean, I'm sure Princess Diana sees, you know, to have the pleasure of meeting Harry, how much of a good heart person he is, and that they are here. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to be political here, but the Bush administration really tainted Colin Powell's thing. Okay, there's that. Hello, there's that. Prince Harry, there's this. Thank you. Both are great pictures and a fun memory. Don't forget, Harry isn't being celebrated for what he will become, a monarch. They celebrate him because he's the F what he does. Okay? Don't forget, Harry isn't being celebrated for what he will become, a monarch. They celebrate him because he's a F what he does. Huge difference, okay, for the human being that he's done, the Invictus, the humanitarian work. Okay, wow. Now that's very impressive. Okay, also I miss Colin Powell and die. Okay, how all of these photos, there's this. So glad they found people to take them under their wings. That's right. And I think, yeah, definitely, the universe. Yeah, Princess Diana had to, whichever that universe worked, Princess Diana had to do his thing to make sure Harry, you know, meet the right people, because the way the institution was pulling him down, the image that I see as I'm saying this is like Harry swimming, trying to swim above water, and then there's these people pulling him down to drown him. My goodness. Okay, he is his mother's child. She smiled down from heaven. He has such a huge heart for those in need. I've always wondered what he wrote in the letter that says, "Mommy." he was so heartbroken. There's that, there's this. Okay, well, yeah, obviously, same for William. What? William does not belong in this aspect. Does not belong in this aspect.
I would like to thank Lord Dyson and his team for the report. It is welcome that the BBC accepts Lord Dyson's findings in full, which are extremely concerning. It is my view that the deceitful way the interview was obtained substantially influenced what my mother said.
The campaign was, in that point, was being successful. But it did surprise the people who were causing the grief. It did surprise them when I took myself out of the game. They hadn't expected that. And I'm a great believer that you should always confuse the enemy.
Who was the enemy?
Well, the enemy was my husband's department, because I always got more publicity. My work was discussed much more than him, and you know, from that point of view, I understand it. But I was doing good things, and I wanted to do good things. I was never going to hurt anyone. I was never going to let anyone down.
It is my view that the deceitful way the interview was obtained substantially influenced what my mother said.
William does not belong in this aspect.
But you really believe that it was out of jealousy that they wanted to undermine you?
I think it was out of fear, because here was a strong woman doing her bit. And where was she getting her strength from to continue?
Okay, iconic. Two different brothers, completely two different brothers, two different type of personalities. Okay, now that I put this, my next video will not start with that. It will start with something else. Let's see. My next video will start with this. Harry and Meghan. That's that. Okay, and then from there, I have 19 tweets. Now, before I had 20, I just did that, and I move it to this video. So the next video will have 19. Alright, so I'll start with that. Okay, so that's it. I did the prayer already. Thank you for your support.
We made it work, and now we're here, so we're thrilled.
Evolution. This is the future.
And now we're here, so we're thrilled.